Alright guys, we are back in Plague Inc. The Cure. And we're going to be taking on a virus this time. It says underestimated, infectious, and difficult to trace. So that's after taking on the bacteria, which we cleared out completely. We had a good result there. But this one's supposed to be a little bit trickier. Also, I think I do have an advisor now if I really want. Let's see, where is that advisor? There we go, the ethics watchdog. So start with more authority. But no, okay, so you can't use these other abilities, which I don't want to say right now. I think that right now I should hold off on this advisor, because even though you could have more authority, you might need these to save your butt later. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to stick to normal right now, because I still don't know what to expect from the difficulty, and also I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to call this the PAX-OHM. But yes, can you save the world? I'm going to show you guys what it's like to play this game if you're a little bit more strict. Alright, so we're going to first off place our headquarters, and let's see, where do I want to put it? I've been putting it in the US. You know what? Maybe this time we'll put it right in Brazil, South America. That's where it'll be. Alright, so first things first, we need to, oh god, I'm already screwing up. We need to go to the operation section, investigate, and also set up a field op. Also, maybe we should do let's see what happens if we do partnerships right off the bat too. So we did the first three. Everything in the world is grayed out. And we need to figure out where it pops up. So it's supposed to be a little bit harder to find compared to bacteria. We've got teams going out. We don't actually know where it is. Wait, is that infected? Huh. Where is it? This is new. Compared to the bacteria, we were able to figure out where it was right off the bat. Now, I don't know. I don't know where it is. We got chopper teams flying all over. You know what? We should probably be proactive. Let's send a plane out to Russia. So our teams are going around looking, but we don't know where it is. We do have some more resources. So given that it's hiding, let's set up some more monitoring stations. We need to find this thing. We know it's out there somewhere. So I got my team out in Russia. Unconfirmed rumors suggest that people are dying unexpectedly. Authorities refuse to comment. Asia Pacific, okay. Let's get out to China. Oh, we detected it! So concerning new disease has been reported in Russia. Experts say a lethal pandemic may be on the horizon. Response initiatives now available. We actually found it. Oh my god, of all places, we found it in Russia. So let me show you guys something that I think people wanted me to do a little bit in the last one. Let's see. They consider Russia, I guess, Asia Pacific. So we're gonna go ahead and let's just do a full lockdown. Oh, I can't even afford it. So right now we got boats and planes locked. So Russia's, they're not allowed to fly. It's a novel virus. People will need to be convinced this isn't another seasonal flu, but something far more serious. So we have to convince folks to take this more seriously. It's actually got some decent spread to it. And it's already taking people out. And it's already... Oh my god, you're kidding me. Wait, did it not originate in Russia? Uh-oh. You guys see how much there is in Korea? Holy crap! Send our team off to Korea. Oh my god, it wasn't Russia. Oh man. Oh my god, it's all over the place. Oh, that's not good. And there's 2 million people infected in Korea! What? Okay. Oh man, what do I want to do here? So let's do this. We're gonna do, let's do the basics. Contact tracing, disinfectants, hand washing, and public awareness. Again, we need to convince them that this is something to take seriously. Oh my god, dude, this is way different. Way different than the experience that we had previously with the bacteria. So it's definitely contained in Southeast Asia right now, right? Yes. So we could further lock down Asia, but here's the thing. They're going to start to resist. So this is one thing that you guys wanted me to do. If we force... Here, we'll close land borders. Let's just leave that right now. It's still spreading. So it's infecting more people in the world than TB. It's very infectious. Already almost 10 million people. Oh my god. I need to set up my quarantine team where they can reduce deaths. So, they're going to be able to reduce infections and deploy, and they're going to help with the fatality rate. So we're going to help Korea reduce these numbers some. Oh, well, great. It's in Europe. We could start on the vaccine. Yeah, we're losing authority now. This is where things can go bad really quick. So, one other feedback bit that I had from people was start the vaccine earlier. So I'll show you guys what it's like. We've just committed a lot of resources to do that. And we've still got this quarantine going on, and they're not happy about it. So what can we do to make them feel better about it? We could set up furlough schemes, but we're going to need more resources. That helps them, essentially. So they're getting overwhelmed in Korea. Even though we've got our team set up where they're supposed to reduce the rates, it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. All right, nationwide non-compliance in New Guinea. This is what happens when you start doing a lot of the lockdowns. Now it's in Europe. See, the cat's out of the bag. We're in trouble. So here, so you might say, okay, lockdown Europe. Let's do it. We're gonna tell Europe, you know what? You're not gonna spread it to the rest of the world. Let's see what happens. It's still probably gonna spread, and they're gonna get mad. You see all the resistance? That means that there's people not complying. So it says many countries are reporting widespread outbreaks. Stop the spread to avoid it damaging. I'm trying to stop it, right? So here, if I do even more lockdowns, if we do the boats and also land, there's still going to be an issue with compliance. Now it's in Africa. See what I'm saying? Once a cat's out of the bag, look at this, 100% non-compliance. We're gonna lose this one so quick. And this is why I played the bacteria the way I did. Because I had already had an experience where I tried to do some lockdowns, and this is what happened. Especially in Europe. Europe, for some reason, is hyper sensitive to the lockdowns. You see that they're like all 100? Meanwhile, there's still some areas in Southeast Asia that are okay with it. Oh, that's actually considered Africa. But yeah, I mean, there's still areas that are like 30% in India, 45%. Indonesia's only 10. But yeah, it's definitely way more of a challenge. We're gonna lose. Oh, we're about to lose our authority entirely. So you could say, you could do something about that. You could buy authority. You could do some censorship. You could get some extra authority there too. But I'm telling you guys, it does not last long. So the censorship's gonna freeze it in place for a second. We could be like, oh, we just need to write out the research. Well, good luck. Watch what happens. They're eventually gonna uncover the censorship, and then they're going to. Oh wait, hold on. What's the death rate here? Oh, actually, the team turned it around. Holy crap! Let's set up some furlough schemes. Let's see if we can make them happier. So we're gonna give them financial assistance. Let's actually speed up the research. We're still at 10%. So we've got it locked down. It's not left Europe yet. Although there is an infected... Oh, never mind. It's in America. It is in America. Alright, so government advisor caught breaching lockdown order, keeps job as he was confused by the regulations. Alright, so my team did their job in Korea. We can now send them to... Let's see, who's hurt the worst? Probably China next. But yeah, this is looking pretty grim. So they've uncovered the censorship. Now I'm gonna start losing my my public reputation here, my authority. So we could do mortgage relief. Next up, we could do adapt society, national stimulus. So there's financial things we could do, but it's still gonna cost me authority because people are really pissed right now about how strict the lockdowns are. They can't do anything. They can't go out on boats. They can't go out on the airplanes. The U.S. technically still can. But yeah, people are pissed. We're seeing resistance all around the world. Alright, there's Africa. Now we're down to 50. So let's go ahead and give them some more aid. We're going to adapt society. And realize we've not done anything to help the hospitals or anything else. Now we could lift the lockdowns. Actually, hold on. Maybe we could. You know what? Let's try that. Let's try lifting lockdowns. So now that it's been a little while, we've kept it relatively contained. Let's restrict. Oh no! Yeah, give me that back. Let's go ahead and reopen land borders. Okay. And then that should allow us to also provide additional assistance with the national stimulus. And we could do economic aid along with debt relief. Let's see what this does. This is a totally different way of helping out these places. So we can look for places that are really upset right now. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta get my team out. My team has to go over here. Let's go ahead and help some of these areas that are really, really struggling. And this should get them more in compliance. So our authority is still falling. Uh-oh. Severe storm hit Iceland. Of all times. Uh-oh, Madagascar. So we're trying to see if this is going to impact the numbers. Uh-oh. Fatality rate hurts authority. See, this is what happens when you don't invest in the medical infrastructure. My team, I only have one team that can assist here. Europe is still pretty pissed, but they're feeling a little bit better because I think all the stimulus plans. We're actually at 40% when it comes to the research rate. So there is maybe a chance that we could do this. I've got 26 resources ready to go. We've exhausted all the economic stuff we can do. I could buy some more authority. I could speed up research even more. Let's do that. Let's speed up research more. I'm really, really, really like going for a bit of like a prayer play here. I could also get fake news. That's actually something I didn't want to say out loud, because you know how YouTube is. Let's do that. Let's do this. We're gonna freeze our authority in place, hoping to God that we can get this cure. We can also buy some more authority here shortly. My team, I think they're curbing the rate a little bit. Ooh, Central Asia though. Yeah, my team needs to go to Central Asia. Oh my god, dude, they are hammered. Europe needs some stimulus. Okay. 18 resources by authority. We're getting close. We're getting close. Okay, don't like what I'm seeing here. Egypt. The US isn't doing too bad. 65%. So if I buy this authority, that's going to be the limit of what I can do. There's no more authority to get. So secondary bacterial infections increase the rate of drug resistance infection. Okay, that's not good. Is there anything else I can do to make people feel better right now? From here, we've got pretty much everything in this tree upgraded. We should put out an alert, actually, still. We'll get those alerts out. And then we could ask people to isolate. But that's about all I can do. We just have to hope to God that we get this vaccine ASAP. Alright, oh man, big death rate over there too. So we've helped out enough there. I'm gonna send my team over now to Turkey. Turkey's getting hammered. Oh, they've been found. The whole scheme has been found that we've been not fully honest. Oh god, my authority's collapsing. Guys, it's over. At 78%, the world leaders have lost faith. And that's it. That's the end. So the world has had enough of your incompetent management. You have failed humanity. That's how quick you could lose this. You know, we actually did surprisingly well. Like, I thought I was gonna lose much earlier. But yeah, here, if we speed this up. You see that the spread, it did originate over here, it looks like. But look at all the resistance. People were so mad about those restrictions. And they'll even get mad like that if it's just one restriction, if it's like airlines. So, I mean, the restrictions helped a little bit with spread. And surprisingly, it didn't go around the whole world. Like, there were just little pockets, for example, in the West. But yeah, it devastated, like, Europe and Africa and Asia. Very, very devastating. Alright, let's try that again, but with a different approach. Alright, so now it's spreading. We gotta pick our HQ. Let's do the same thing. We're gonna go to Brazil, but again, a whole different approach. Okay, so we need to find it, as we had to before. So I'm gonna set up my, my team. And my field ops, there we go. So we're gonna be going out looking for where this thing is starting. So let's just go to Europe this time. We've got choppers going around South America. The quicker we could find it, the better. I'm actually gonna go to larger land masses. I am gonna start checking Asia, maybe even Australia. Oh, it's been detected in what? Oh, it's been... Yeah, it is in Brazil. What? What the... It started in my home country? I mean, not in real life, but in the game. Holy cow. Okay. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an alert. Alright, so we're going to say, hey, South America, be aware. Be aware that this is happening. And, you know, just let the whole world know. I want the whole world to know that this thing may be coming to you. So get ready. And immediately, get on the TV. Get those supplies out. Alright, so we got a little pocket. I cannot believe it. So it's a novel virus. And people need to be convinced it's not another flu. I'm gonna help my team by flying around to some other areas. And we're gonna see if it's anywhere else. Because it's possible that maybe it didn't even originate where we are. Go to India. Oh god, it's already in Australia. It's in the US. Alright, then we're gonna... Let's see. Do some self-isolation if you get sick. Yeah, it's popping up all over the place. We're just gonna keep hopping around. The more countries that we find that have it, the quicker we're gonna get points too. There we go. Pick all these little guys. Alright, vaccines ready to research. So, I'm going to start in that in a second, but first I want to tell people, distance, wash your dang hands, do everything they can to slow it for right now, because I need time to discover where else it is and gather world interest. That's the only good thing about it spreading, is that you've got then the world saying, hey, we need to do something about this. Alright, so many countries are reporting widespread outbreaks. So far my authority's doing okay. We've got more points. I'm gonna send out PPE package. Require masks. That should help with the spread. Although, hold on, my team... Get my team down here. There's actually a lot of spread happening. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's popping up everywhere. All right, so I want, let's see. We could also improve supply chains. That should help a lot. I also want my team to be able to help with outbreaks. So I'm gonna go back to my operation, have them do emergency care. So they should be able to reduce deaths. Oh yeah, it's everywhere. It's popping up everywhere. All right, so next up, now that it's starting to reach a bunch of different places, up the hospital means of helping people here. Critical care. Very similar to kind of what I did with the bacteria. Although I am starting to lose a little bit of authority, but the death rate is staying down. 2.79, 2.67. So it's dropping. That's good. We've got even more points to work with. So I'm going to do treatment efficiencies. Who else is struggling here? Okay, oh man, it's kind of hard to tell. How's Europe doing? Not too bad. We're actually keeping the death rates down with the really medical type of focus. So if I do the interferon treatment, that's going to do the interferon B proteins by an inhaler. That should help as well. So yeah, right now, we are keeping this thing relatively contained. Oh, I forgot the research. Oh, we're late on the vaccine. I was so focused on everything else. There we go. So that's going. And as we get points, I'm gonna go ahead and invest. Let's speed it up right away. I think we've done a great job though so far. I'm gonna go map out the rest of Africa because my team's not doing it. Still hanging on to authority. Send out the team again. I want this whole map, or this whole world mapped. I want to know every frickin' spot that it's popping up. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the next research. Global Research Treaty. That should really ramp it up. We've now got the whole... No, actually, we don't have the whole world mapped. We got one little sliver right here. Won't let me do it yet. Little sliver. Too many countries infected. U.S. or use quarantine measures to slow the spread. I'm actually okay with it right now because if you look, it's 1.47 and it's being held back a lot by the social measures that we have. And again, the developers did link up with a bunch of organizations to try to make this as realistic as they could in terms of like projections and disease spread models and stuff like that. And let's see, what else can I do here? Local lockdowns. Let's do convalescent plasma, steroid medication, border monitoring. I think we're gonna be fine. My authority's still looking pretty good. I've got a lot of measures at my disposal. We haven't had to do any sort of lockdowns. The only downside of not doing lockdowns is you end up with a spider web of lines across your map because everybody's got the virus. But it's been nerfed really hard. I'm gonna do PPE package 2. So we're gonna get them with the good masks. Technically, like, those should be more accessible anyway, like even in the world we're living in. But unfortunately they're not. But look at that. We're about to hit like sub 1%. That's fantastic. Losing some authority. Not too bad though. For the most part, you know, you can't really complain. Things are going pretty dang good. PAX-OHM not that bad, says politician. He claims it's been exaggerated and isn't worthy of a government response. Listen, we're doing great because everybody, we've got good compliance, right? Let's see. America's 3%. If you look, we've actually got really good compliance. all over the place. I mean, some of the worst is like East Africa at 23% resistance. China. But yeah, most places are pretty good. I'm floating a ton of points. You know, let's do the monoclonal antibody treatment. Why not? Make it where this thing's just hardly doing anything. Oh yeah, we're golden, guys. We're golden. I don't think there's any stopping us now. We're gonna do the boosted manufacturing. This ended up being super easy. I mean, you know, thinking about it now, maybe next time if I roll back around on this, I should do a harder difficulty. So we're gonna do the Rio Olympics. That's fine. This is looking to be. Oh, wait, hold on. Research for PAX-OHM vaccine has been completed, but a failure to prepare for mass production means that manufacturing. What do you mean I wasn't prepared? How was I not prepared? I upgraded my factories. Oh, they wanted a treaty and everything. Okay. I see how it is. That's fine though. We're producing it. My team's doing good work. Actually, we should send these guys out. But yeah, this is uh-oh, a new strain. There's a new strain from Iceland. We could try to lock it down, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna save up the points for the next manufacturing side of things. And yeah, this has been a good experience. Oh, let's send our team out, by the way, to Iceland. Or Greenland, sorry. Sometimes I goof that up. Iceland's a slow guy. High infection rates are overwhelming. Uh-oh. Ooh, I lost some authority for that. Here we go. Bump the manufacturing. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's cranking now. Heroes thanked for fighting PAX-OHM. Spontaneous public campaign aims to thank the medical staff in Greenland. Politicians overheard saying cheaper than a pay raise. Nice. And with that, I didn't have to get any authority. The vaccine safety established and regulatory approval gained. Worldwide distributions of the vaccine will begin immediately. And just like that, it's spreading around the world. Infection rates dropping, authorities still falling a little bit, but we're about to win the whole thing. We've conquered this virus. All right. Initiative combo, in it together. Unprecedented global cooperation in vaccine development gives the world hope that humanity can pull together to stop the disease. Non-compliance falls. And there we go, guys. We have now vaccinated enough to bring the numbers to 0. Been completely wiped out. So we've cured the virus. So one thing I will say is we had a scenario where the virus, like you saw in the first phase, it could have gotten out of control really fast. And a lot of it came with like non-compliance, people were upset. And we also didn't invest in key things like letting people know on TV what's happening, getting people to practice certain things right away, involving washing your hands, masks, you know, also social distancing, staying at home if you get sick. So all those factors were not in that first phase that are meant to like get people to slow it down on their own before vaccines available. Also, we invested heavily into the medical infrastructure for hospitals and care centers and treatments. We invested a ton into it while we kept numbers low. So we had this double combo of awareness, masks, distancing, all that, plus a really, really good healthcare system. And given that we didn't have a lot of resistance, it kept the numbers down on its own. Fatality rate was only 0.67. That actually went great. Authority 27. Never had to bump that once. Night and day different to when we tried to lock down, what was it, Southeast Asia, and then Europe. And Europe, man, Europe, the fists were everywhere, and then it was even in Southeast Asia some. Night and day difference. We didn't have any resistance. People were able to continue doing things, and, you know, It worked out. It worked out. Obviously, that was, you know, more of like a perfect scenario, but we did it. So now we've got the Surgeon General Advisor and the plague, or the fungus plague type. So we can actually start on that. Now, I've heard the fungus is actually pretty difficult on its own. So if we were to go take a quick peek, it says fungal spores cause unpredictable spread patterns, difficult to contain. So I wonder if similar techniques would work. I'd imagine they might not. Also, I could potentially play a harder difficulty. I feel like the pattern or the tactic worked so far for bacteria and virus, and I saw similar results too between the two. But fungus is going to be a whole different ballgame. So you guys need to let me know. Do you want me to play fungus? And if so, do you want me to play at a harder difficulty? And if you do want me to, what difficulty are we talking? What do you guys? If I go and skip this advisor part, do you want brutal or mega brutal? So you can see the differences. So for example, brutal, leaders ignore signs, sick people inject disinfectant, doctors arrested for reporting disease. Or mega brutal. So this is interesting. So it says everyone believes, but this is actually a tactic that you can use to maintain authority. But does that mean that you'll have crazy death counts even though you might not get kicked out? I wonder what this does. Now I'm curious. This might let you avoid getting kicked out at the cost of lives, maybe. And then sick people given hugs. Doctors play Plague Inc. all day. Oh god, this is actually bad. Okay, so if doctors play Plague Inc. all day, if they're not taking care of people, then yes, the death rate's going to be incredibly bad, probably. So yeah, I don't know. I've been playing on normal. Obviously, there's a casual mode, but yeah, it does still hit you with the healthcare systems being unprepared. Experts mostly listen to, but not 100%. And politicians are vaguely competent. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time.